Let's talk about the new captain of the ship, Pope Leo the 14th. We've watched his first months, a time of warm gestures, open audiences, and a noticeable sense of calm after what many felt were tumultuous years. His motto seems to have been live and let live. But now, he's facing his first major test, a test that will define his entire papacy. This week, he gathers the College of Cardinals, a group famously divided, for a high-stakes meeting. So, the question isn't just what he'll do. It's this: can his strategy of soothing everyone actually hold a fractured church together? Or is this unity built on a contradiction that's about to crack? Think about this gathering. It's the first meeting of its kind since August 2022. Pope Francis, who appointed most of these cardinals, only held 3 such meetings. He expanded the church's map, giving red hats to places like Tonga and Mongolia. But here's the catch. These cardinals live a world apart, both geographically and theologically. Many barely know each other. After the last conclave, a common complaint was that they needed to meet more to address the church's deep issues. Now, they're coming together, and the man they chose, on just the 4th ballot, one of the fastest elections in modern history, has to lead them. They clearly wanted him. But what does he do with a house so divided? Pope Leo started with a gentle, listening approach. He's made unity his watchword. And to prove it, he's met with everyone. He's granted private audiences to progressive voices like Father James Martin, S.J. He's also sat down with traditionalist giants like Cardinals Raymond Burke and Robert Serra. His actions have spoken just as loudly. He allowed a controversial LGBT Jubilee event to proceed, drawing criticism from figures like Cardinal Gerhard Muller. But then, in a striking move, he gave Cardinal Burke permission to celebrate a traditional Latin Mass in the Vatican itself, an event banned under Pope Francis. It seemed like a truce, a way to calm the waters. But is it sustainable? This is where the contradiction becomes clear. You can see the tension on the ground. Father Martin blesses same-sex couples with a document's approval, while entire bishops' conferences, especially in Africa, reject that very document. Cardinal Burke offers the Old Mass at the Vatican, while dioceses across the United States are imposing stricter and stricter limits on that same liturgy. Is this unity, or just allowing 2 trains to run on the same track, headed for a collision? The live and let live policy works until someone has to make a definitive ruling. That moment may be approaching. The January consistory, more than a meeting. This isn't just a chat. Canon law says an extraordinary consistory is for the particular needs of the church or the treatment of more grave affairs. What's more grave than the survival of a coherent faith? As his friend, Cardinal Rolandus Macricas, said recently, spreading the faith depends on our direct testimony of our authentic Christian life. But what does that testimony look like when it seems to say 2 different things? Pope Leo is a supporter of the synodal process, of listening and walking together. Many believe he will use this method with the cardinals, involving them far more than his predecessor did. This meeting will be the first real test of that. So, what does this mean for the rest of us? This isn't just inside baseball. The direction set here will ripple out to every parish. Will the church move toward one side, or can a genuine, honest middle path be found? Pope Leo's style is calmer, quieter, more humane. But Pope Francis's legacy and his synodal machine are still very much alive. On January 8th, we may get our first clear look at whose map Pope Leo is really using to navigate these stormy waters. I want to hear what you think. After watching the last few years, do you believe a lasting unity is possible between such different visions of the church? Or are we seeing an unavoidable sorting out? Share your wisdom and your hopes in the comments below. If this look behind the curtain at a pivotal moment for the church was valuable, please give this video a like and share it with friends who are following these changes. Thank you for watching, and may God guide His church.